Welcome to our April release now, our April sprint release, which went out this morning. This update has gone out to all systems: Health One, HPM, Socrates, IMADOC UK, and IMADOC Ireland. I'm going to take a quick fly through the main core features. This video will be up on our blog, and I'll also have the documentation around any of the features that I've missed. First of all, you'll see in the dashboard that there's a new tag for terminal. You can forget about that terminal tab for now. Unless you're in our beta pilot program, you can forget about that for the time being. But once we have terminals live for your system, you'll see an option to order them here, which will link to our ordering page, and also the live terminals will be there as well. So for anybody who's not in our pilot, you can forget about that for the moment. I just want to explain what it was. So let's go first to transactions. So a couple of small updates here, small useful ones I think. You can batch resend the SMSs for any unpaid billings. That feature was there in our last release, but we've updated it. So we can select all and click batch resend. You can see there's 33 selected. We've now included the total, so you can see that there's 606 outstanding Billink, and you can click to send those by clicking OK. You can also unselect and just resend to a group of unpaid. So let's say I select this group of 5 here. I can see the total is 5. I can resend, and it'll show me the total that I'm resending, so €44, and the name of the patients as well. So that's exactly the same as clicking resend one at a time, but it's a little bit more efficient. So that's the resend and the totaling. Another quick one to show is that we have a new column here. So we've got the send date and time and the service date and time. So these are slightly different. In most cases, they'll be the same. So the time you're sending the Billink and the service could be at the same time. However, if you're sending a Billink for, say, something that happened a week ago, this is really useful to be able to filter. And we didn't have this until this morning. So if I go in here and I create a Billink for a patient here, let's say it's charged this patient, and let's say I change the date from today to, say, the 1st of April, and we make it a €15 fee, and I invoice that to myself. Save and close. So that's for the 1st of April, and I'll send that off. So that's now gone. If I go into the transaction page, we'll just refresh it. You can see here that I can now filter, so I can see that everything, the default will be done by the sent date and time. So that's the real time in real life that the billings were sent for, but the service date and time was the 1st to the 4th. So if I want to reorganize by the actual dates of the service, I can do that, or I can do it by the send date and time. So that might be very handy to find ones where you've sent them at a different date based on the date that they were sent, if you get what I mean. So that's the transaction page and the update to the batch sending. And now I'm going to just show you probably the biggest improvement for this release, which is around the payments tab. So you can see we have 3 sections here now, which is where before we had only 2. What we've done in this release is that just to be more compliant around GDPR and more secure, rather than sending out patient details by email for those that have paid, we're going to instead set you a summary and bring you to the dashboard here for all that details. So lots of practices have asked for downloads here in Excel and PDF. So the remittance report now you can download in PDF and Excel, a summary as well as a full report. The monthly invoices that we send out to you for the billing charges, to summarize it up, is downloadable here in PDF. And most importantly, I think the insight report. So you'll now get an email on a Monday morning saying that your insight report is ready and giving you a score, but any of the patient details and everything will be available here to download through the PDF. So you just simply click on that. That will download the report. You can save it locally, and then you can open that report to view it. So let's see, this is the insight. This is a sample insight report. So exactly the same stuff that we were sending out before, but now it will be available there for download. So all your previous reports, all your previous invoices, all the previous remittances will be there as well. So that's it. So yeah, hopefully those changes are useful. We'll have another report coming out in 2 or 3 weeks. Last month was the first month of our full price reductions, and thankfully we've seen a big increase in volume as well, which have helped offset that for us. So thanks for all the positive comments. Any suggestions or feedback on this release, please let me know. As I said, this video will be available on our blog, and I'll have some key points and documentation going out by email today as well. Thanks for your time.